You know, grief can really make you do some interesting things. Like leave your cut flowers full of flowers making seeds because they were the last ones to touch your doggy's tail before you lost her. We love you, Leah. Just had an insane storm pass. Wow. Hi. I've thought about coming back for a while, and I thought I would imperfectly do that. How are ya? So this is what we're looking at, the state of the garden today. Do you like how overgrown each of the sitting stumps got? Oh my gosh. Look who I see right there. Hi. I didn't know you were right there, sitting by me. Just sitting over here, hanging out. Mr. Toad scared me. I didn't realize he was right there. So that's hilarious and representative of everything that this little adventurous space has turned into. So thankful to be here. So thankful to find myself back in the garden. It has admittedly been a while, just in my own personal life. So off he goes. I moved over. I was peeking for the toad and listening to the bees. But yeah, as you can see, it's been great fun. The pond is full of life. The garden is full of life and beauty, even in its half-neglected state. And yeah, I just can't wait to get in here and give it some much needed attention and get ready to enjoy it here this fall. I love that these are the scissors I found. Here we go. Okay, not bad, right? And just like that, the space feels like it's that much more intentional and manageable again. So much more new growth on this grass than I expected. Obviously it needs more trimming. I'll perfect it, but this helped already so much. I left this because I wanted it to look really natural and lived in at the beginning before any of this was grown in. And as you see, we have a lot more here. And I really want to get these under control and then maybe plant some other, well, definitely plant some other stuff, but probably not until spring. We'll see. Like sometimes in life when those things happen and you don't know why and you can never possibly know why, and you're asking why and you've questioned so much and you don't know so much. When you're ready and in your own time, you know, it can be helpful to go back to what you do know. And one thing that I do know is I have never regretted spending time in my garden. I don't know if I've regretted spending time outside. So whenever you might be ready for your next small step, take it. And if you're not ready, you're not ready. But just trust that you'll find your way. And the more that we can gently allow that along the way, the better. And the more that we can be nicer to others along their way, the better. Also, look how lovely this tomato is right at the beginning here. Just so whimsical. And everything else is definitely a work in progress. Okay, that's better. That's a start. You gotta like clear it out so you can see again, you know? And that definitely takes time. And everyone's timeline looks different than everyone else's, and that's okay. We just have to remember that when everything is screaming at us to be on someone else's timeline or to be doing something differently. We can just do what we know is best for us and ultimately trust that you will find yourself again, you'll find your way again. And you might not know when, but it will happen. And for me, I'm thankful that's in the garden. The garden won't try and change you. It's okay to be exactly as you are. And I think that we should feel that more. So wherever you can find that, find that. But maybe it's in the garden. See how we never got the stones in here? We purchased these lovely flagstones ready to set and pave this area in front of the pond, planted in with, ground cover, and have a place to enjoy for the summer with our family. And, that didn't happen, but somehow it still worked. And it was better than what I planned on it being. I joked that, like being sad that Leah didn't even get to see it finished. But then I joked, like, even if the rocks were here, she would prefer to lay in the dirt anyway. So it's better that they weren't. This was the last garden she enjoyed. She blessed our lives immensely. And everyone experiences loss differently. I just feel like we need more space to be and to feel human things, not to push them away. And the garden won't do that to you. The garden says it's okay to just be. And so I'll sit here ripping grass. The clippings that I didn't finish up getting cleaned up, and here they'll be until they get covered up with our stepping stones one day. But I don't know, just sometimes you have to fight for the permission or the allowance for yourself to be okay in where you're at, even if where you're at doesn't feel good. And that's okay. Who else can't believe it's fall? Like, I feel like that happened really fast. Probably, you know, had something to do with everything that went on in our lives this summer that warped our time, but it's very surreal to find myself at this time of year again. Lots of memories, lots of thoughts, lots of time to think. Lovely. Yeah, ready to be done with the bugs. I will say that. And there's one on my hand. Like, done with the bugs. Okay? Done with the bugs. It's been great fun. It's been fun. But I am ready for sweaters and jeans. Got that going at least. Who else gardens in white shoes? Just me? I don't know. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. And take care of yourself, because we have to. Because it's our honor to do so. We're all just learning how to take care of ourselves.
I love you, Lee. Good girl. Good Leah.